Hi, I'm Ginger, and I wanted to share today. This is a message for women, and it's about not being vain if you are in Christ. So, first thing I want to do is tell you how to be born again, and that will just take 1 minute of your time. To be born again, you must put your sincere faith in Christ. It says in Ephesians 2:8 and 9, "For by grace are ye saved through faith. It is not of yourself. It is the gift of God, lest any man should boast." So you have to put your true, genuine, sincere faith in Christ to be born again. So this is not a license to sin. Some people think that they get to just go sin it up because they're saved by grace through faith. No. It says in Romans 6:1, "Should I continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid." So let's get going with the different verses that I have for this. We'll start out in Psalm 119, verse 37. "Turn mine eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in thy way." So we have to be careful what we look at. There's so much vanity on YouTube. You have to be careful with what you click on. I have fallen into this trap before many times where I clicked on something that wasn't pleasing to the Most High One. And we can't be doing that. You know, actually today I had somebody pray for me uh, in this area that I would not watch anything secular on YouTube. I only want to watch things that are Christian. And you have to be careful with people who say they are Christians too, because there's lots and lots and lots of false prophets out there. Job 15:31, "Let not him that is deceived trust in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense." You cannot trust in vanity. It is a slippery slope to trust in your own good looks or your own achievements. It's all about Christ, and we are to deny ourselves, take up our cross, and follow Christ if we have been born again. So I wanted to read Proverbs 30, verse 8. "Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me." So we want to be far away from vanity. I used to be very, very, very vain. I was very prideful and egocentrical. And we have to be very careful nowadays as Christian women to really not be into all the gold and all the pearls and all the outward adorning. The next verse I want to read is 1 Timothy 2:9. "In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array." I used to be very guilty of this. I always had jewelry on. I always had makeup on. I would not leave the house without makeup, without my mascara. And I used to wear the full face of makeup. Okay, so we want to be shamefacedness. You want to not be flirtatious too. It's all about your works too. You do not want your works to be evil. It's not just about women dressing modest if they're Christians. It's also about their actions being modest, being holy in Kodesh. Kodesh is the Hebrew way to say holy. So I looked up, where is it? Oh, I want to read 1 Peter 3:3-4. "Whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and wearing of gold, or of putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God of great price." So I used to be really loud and really just obnoxious and really self-centered, and that is just the opposite of what we're learning about today. I was the opposite of what Christ wanted in a woman's life. I was total opposite. So let's get going with the next thing, which is I wanted to read Proverbs 31:30. "Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised." So I looked up this word vain, and it's number 1892 in the Strongs. In Hebrew, you say hebel for this word in Hebrew. The first definition is emptiness or vanity. Number 2, figuratively, something transitory and unsatisfactory. And number 3, often used as an adverb, altogether vain vanity. So we do not want to be empty. We do not want to have an empty life. And vanity equals emptiness. When a person is all about their outward appearance and they don't even humble themselves before the Almighty One, they don't even spend time with the Almighty One every day. They're too busy scrolling on their phone or watching TV. I mean, that is repulsive. When you can't take 3 hours of your day to pray, 2 or 3 hours of your day to pray, but you can spend 4 hours on YouTube, that's sickening. And I used to be like that. I used to maybe pray for 1 hour, and then I would spend like 6 hours on YouTube. I encourage people to pray at least 3 hours a day. You are not saved by praying 3 hours a day. You are saved by grace through faith. It is not of yourself. It is the gift of God. But that does not mean that prayer is useless. It does not mean we should throw prayer in the trash can. We get the privilege to pray to the Almighty One. I would block out time every day, a substantial amount of time, to pray sincerely and genuinely to Him. So I looked at in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, I looked up the word vain. It means having or showing undue or excessive pride in one's appearance or achievements. Conceited. The second thing said marked by futility or ineffect. I can't read my own writing. Something unsuccessful, useless. Okay, so you do not want to have that excessive pride in your own appearance and accomplishments. Okay, so the next thing is Job 35:13. Surely God will not hear vanity, neither will the Almighty regard it. So these people who are full of themselves, they are not being heard by the Most High One. We want to deny ourselves, take up our cross, and follow Christ. Psalm 24:3. Who shall ascend to the hill of the Lord, and who shall stand in His holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. This word vanity here is number 7723 in the Hebrew, in Strong's. You say shave or shav for the word in Hebrew. Definition: vanity, emptiness, falsehood, worthlessness. The meaning of vanity is evil, idolatry, uselessness. Do not have yourself as an idol. A lot of people idolize their looks. They're all about the makeup, the jewelry. They're all about expensive clothes. I used to spend a lot of money on clothes. I used to wear tons of makeup. Every day I'd wear makeup, full face. I used to wear all this jewelry. Now I used to focus way, way, way too much on the outward appearance. I'm not saying that we should stop taking a bath. I am not saying that we should stop brushing our teeth, combing our hair, and wearing deodorant. But all this makeup should, I personally don't wear any makeup. Pray about it. Look at 1 Timothy 2:9 closely and 1 Peter 3:3-4. Let me read that again. 1 Peter 3:3-4. Whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and of wearing of gold or putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God of great price. Like I said, I used to not have that meek and quiet spirit. I was very, very selfish. I was very, very vain. It was sickening, and I thought I was a Christian. So the last verse I want to share today is Proverbs 6:16-19. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. So you want to make sure you don't have that proud look. Also in here, it said about the shedding of innocent blood. Can you be forgiven if you had an abortion? You can be forgiven by the Almighty One if you genuinely, sincerely ask Him to forgive you of having your own offspring murdered, aborted, but never have it done again. Never go have an abortion ever again. Live for the Almighty One if you claim to be in Christ. Stop with all this gold and pearls and braiding of the hair and all this expensive clothes and all this outward adorning. Seek the Almighty One. Pray. Read the Bible. I encourage people to read 5 or more chapters a day. Are you saved by reading 5 chapters a day? No. You're saved by grace through faith. It's not of yourself. It's a gift of God, lest any man should boast. But again, it's not an okay to live in sin. Like I said at the beginning of the video, Romans 6:1. Should I continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.